Girl I was seeing began cutting dates short and doesn't initiate contact anymore. I waited a week to reach out, then set up a date. She wasn't into it like she usually is. We haven't spoken in 2 weeks since. Now what? Um, well, you could reach out after 2 weeks and try to see if she's in a different headspace. And if she still is like, then I'd flush the number and move on. Maybe she got back together with somebody else, but the fact she's cutting dates short tells me her interest has dropped. So you might need to brush up on the book. For you guys that are new here, it's free to read in the members area of the website. But her interest should have been going up, but instead it's been going down. And now she stopped initiating contact. It's either if you're new into dating her, it's either an ex came back or she's getting serious with somebody else. But if you wait and then you reach out a week and she's like, that sounds like she, whatever it is, she made up her mind and doesn't want to see you again. Say Ben-Hur Musi Hedu.
I asked he hasn't.
Oh,
Where is this super
I
chat?
I I found his
Oh, there it
question.
is.
Um,
He says, I read the book 27 times and I am constantly applying it and want to get results. I can't get past the first date. I am trying to date women with high attraction and most seem to have low attraction. Well, you probably shouldn't be going out on as many dates as possible. That tells me you're not able to recognize when a woman's really into you and when she's not. So, how are you going about meeting these girls? Are you just strictly leaning on online dating? Are you meeting them in person? And I mean, at the end of the day, you need a lot of practice with a lot of different women, especially if you're one of those guys that's kind of socially stunted, that you're not good at doing small talk with people and maintaining conversations. You might want to think about getting some kind of job in the service industry, tending bar or waiting table, something like that, or some kind of job where you're just forced to interact with a lot of people in public. And, because maybe you got to develop your charisma. But if you're going out on dates and none of that, you can't get past the first date, you're either turning the girls off on dates or you're going out with women that already have really low interest in you. But if you're not getting second dates, then the women are deciding that they don't want to see you again for whatever reason. Maybe you could post some more context or, you know, it's like, because when a woman likes you, you'll know. You'll be able to tell when a girl's really into you. I mean, again, that's all laid out in the book, and so I don't need to go into detail about that.
Today I broke up with a girl who gives attention to other guys in the DMs. When I confronted her, she kept saying they are like brothers. What was that?
Well, at the end of the day, if you're going to be exclusive with somebody, and yet she's constantly giving out her number and responding to dudes that are sliding into her DMs, wanting to meet them out when one on one when she's in a relationship. Those are not the behaviors of a woman who values loyalty. Those are the behaviors of a woman who's typically not very happy or selfish and narcissistic, and she didn't get enough attention from her dad, if any at all. And so to make up for it, she gives out her phone number and she responds to the dude slide into her DMs because again, daddy was never there to tell her how much he loved her and how much he supported her and how much he appreciated. And so she gets it in a dysfunctional way. And if you're going to commit to a woman and everything that goes along with that and invest in her and invest in a relationship together, you don't want to be exclusive with a girl who basically is still acting like she's single and a free agent. And these guys can be brothers and like a brother, but at the end of the day, in most cases, those guys are not friends with her because they want to be her friend. They're friends because they're hoping to fly under the radar and get into her pants at some point. And again, a lady just is not going to behave that way.